Hey everyone, I've got something really interesting to share with you today. I'm incredibly excited about it and I want to let you in on some of the excitement in this video. I spent almost all last week looking for a way how we could have deeper insights into the performance of games on our beloved Apple Silicon Macs. Unfortunately, it seems there is no FPS meter or analyzer except of the default metal HUD provided by Apple that can provide us some basic information. Even though the tool is great and it provides us some insights into the performance, the issue with the tool is it provides only real-time data that we can record or see during gameplay. But we don't have information like average, minimum and maximum amount of FPS, for example. The HUD shows us average FPS, but only for last few seconds only, and not per session. So I started to look for some tools, free or paid, that could provide us some more details, and I realized one sad thing. There is no such tool available. There was a tool called Countit, but it was discontinued probably when the transition to Apple Silicon has started. And that was a start point for me to look at it more deeper. If you want to know how the tool worked, there's a link below this video in the description that I found from MrMacRights channel and have some information about it. The original developer of Countit has provided source code for the tool, so I decided that it would be a good start point to check how it worked and why it was discontinued. I'm also a developer mainly on .NET and web development on PC, but I can understand some code, so let's give it a try. Countit was using a tool and library called Frida that was used to collect data from system, and it shows the data in charts. I tried to mess around with the tool, but I was quite unlucky since the later versions of macOS are more and more security heavy. The tool needs more and more overrides, and in final I couldn't get it working the way I would like. So no way with this tool for me. The next thing that I tried is to use Xcode's tool named Instruments to inject the running application and collect some data. It definitely works. It can record some useful information in raw format that can be used to calculate FPS. However, this tool is quite heavy and using it while playing the game have big impact on Mac's resources, and FPS loss will be visible. So again, there is no way with this one. There are also some other tools like IStat menus that can give us some info about CPU and GPU usage and temperature, but it doesn't provide any monitoring tools for gaming and performance. Another idea was to use the official Metal HUD, tried to find out if it logs the information into some file in the system, but no luck with this, I'm afraid. I found also no information on internet or in the system about it. And so it seems there is no other way than just to use the Metal HUD or make my own app that could help with that. I've never done any programming on Mac, so I started to look for some details to learn some basics about Swift and possible ways how to get the data. And now we are getting to the main thing. It seems that from security reasons, Apple doesn't want developers to inject other running apps to collect the data. There is no official framework that will provide us FPS metrics of running games, at least nothing I found so far. If any of you know about some third-party tool or a library that can help me with that, please leave me a comment below this video. It seems the only way would be some low-level programming with Metal and Objective-C. I know nothing about it and don't want to spend another month just to learn those things. Anyway, I found a way how to make at least some metrics from the FPS, and let me give you some overview how it works so far. So here is the main application window, and we will start by adding new game. Here we have two options, file system and memory. By clicking on file system you can pick up whatever application is installed in your system, like so. If the game is already running, like Lies of P for example, you can click on memory. It will list all the applications that are running at the moment, and just pick one and click on select button. If you click on any of the games, you will see new list with predefined options and settings. You can definitely create one if you want to by clicking on plus button. or modify existing one, or just delete it if you want to. Now if the game and any of the settings are selected, we can click on play button. New window will appear. You can move it wherever you want, like so, and just go to the game. And as you can see in the new window, it will start to calculate the minimum, maximum and average amount of FPS. However, the application itself doesn't measure anything, it just reads the data from the metal HUD every second and just makes the calculations for us. But if we return back to the application, now we can see we have some metrics available in the application that were recorded over time. By clicking on the buttons below, you can display minimum and maximum values, or you can just scroll through the charts to see the values that were recorded over time. If we have multiple settings recorded, we can select both of them in the list so we can see them on one screen to compare the values against each other. Clicking on the buttons below will show us the calculated values for both recorded sessions, and clicking on this button will show us the same statistics in bars. Also, clicking on simple view will compare the basic minimum, maximum and average values next to each other. It also works if the game runs in a window, and there is also one more cool feature. It shows real-time data in charts, so you can put it on second monitor and check the results while playing the game. Okay, so what do you think about this application so far? Do you like it? Do you think it's worth continuing the development? I can definitely see it connected to an online database, making a website where anyone could see how the game performs on different Mac configurations. And I also believe this is something that is missing on the platform. But if you know by any chance about any tool like this, please let me know, it could save me a lot of time. The app is by no means finished, it's more like a proof of concept at this stage, but I'm really excited to see it working. I'm going to continue working on this in my free time, and you can also expect to see some results from this app in my future performance videos. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon in my performance video. Bye!